Mercedes-Benz just dropped the all-new 2026 GLB 250+ with EQ technology. And yeah, it's basically their electric glow-up of the super practical GLB. This thing is a compact luxury SUV that can seat up to 7, but now it's fully electric, smoother, quieter, and way more efficient. It's giving family car, but make it low-key futuristic. Performance-wise, it keeps things clean and simple with a single rear-mounted electric motor pushing out 268 horsepower and about 247 pound-feet of torque. It's not trying to be a full-on sports car, but it's still quick enough, 0 to 62 miles per hour in around 7.4 seconds. The power delivery is instant like all EVs, so it feels smooth and effortless, especially in city driving where you're constantly stopping and going. Now the battery and range situation is actually solid. It's running a big battery pack around 90 to 93 kilowatt hours, paired with an 800-volt system, which means seriously fast charging. You can add up to like 160 miles of range in just 10 minutes under ideal conditions, which is kind of crazy for road trips. WLTP range is rated between 337–392 miles, and realistically you're probably looking at around 300 miles, depending on how you drive. Efficiency is where it quietly flexes. The system can hit up to 93% efficiency, plus you've got adjustable regenerative braking, battery preconditioning, and multiple drive modes like Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Individual. So whether you're trying to save range or just have a bit more fun, it adapts easily. There's also support for 400-volt chargers thanks to a DC converter, so you're not stuck only using the newest stations. Design-wise, it still keeps that classic GLB boxy shape, but now it's more polished and aerodynamic. You've got a bold front with the illuminated Mercedes star, sleek LED headlights with optional digital light, and a full-width rear light bar that just makes it look modern. It's clean, but still stands out. Flush door handles, smoother airflow design, and active grille shutters all help improve efficiency too. Even though it's compact, it still looks tough enough for light adventures. Ground clearance is decent for rough roads or snow, and the proportions make it easy to drive in tight city spaces. Wheel options range from 18 to 20 inches, and if you go for AMG line, it gets a more aggressive, sporty vibe. Inside is where it really makes sense for families. You've got a standard 5-seat layout, but there's an optional third row that can bring it up to 7 seats, perfect for kids or short trips. The cabin feels open and premium, with better legroom, headroom, and a flat floor that actually makes sitting in the middle seat less annoying. The seats are super comfortable too, with options for heating, ventilation, and even massage, which is kind of wild in a compact SUV. Cargo space is flexible depending on how you configure the seats. Plenty of room for groceries, luggage, or even sports gear when you fold everything down. Tech is obviously a big highlight. The dashboard is dominated by the latest MBUX system, with either dual screens or the full hyperscreen setup. You get all the good stuff: wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, augmented reality navigation, AI voice assistant, and over-the-air updates. There's also an optional Burmester sound system if you're into good audio. Add in ambient lighting with up to 64 colors, 3-zone climate control, and multiple USB-C ports, and it just feels super modern and comfortable for everyone inside. Plus, the quiet EV cabin makes long drives way more relaxing. On the safety side, it's stacked. You get the latest Mercedes driver assistance tech, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and advanced parking systems. It basically does a lot of the thinking for you in traffic or tight spaces. Pricing in Europe starts at around 59,048 euros, which is pretty competitive for a premium electric SUV like this. In the US, it'll likely start in the mid-$50,000 range and go up to $65,000 plus depending on options and trims.